Don't know why I bothered asking, because of course the overwhelming majority wanted the legacy of Byzantium. We are going to go ahead and select it. That is going to give us a couple of things. First, we get permanent claims on a lot of the Roman Empire areas. So this is going to lead us down to reforming the Roman Empire. We are going to get illegitimate claim until the end of the game. We'll get several missions that can remove this, but it gives us aggressive expansion impact, yearly prestige, and everyone hates us. Minus 60 opinion of heretics, 60 of heathens, and 60 of same religion. So now, I believe that the best thing for us to do is to get rid of that debuff as quickly as possible. This is something that, as a Christmas present, External, who runs the lathe clips and also makes the shorts on the channel, got me. There's a running joke where we just sat at each other for about I want to say 6 hours, where we essentially just repeated back the same joke to each other over and over again, which was just variants of a channel. For example, a channel where I give haircuts, lathe clips. And so this one is lathe sips because I'm drinking coffee. Bosnia, which gives us governing capacity until the end of the game. Land in Italy gives us infantry combat ability and aggressive expansion back minus 10% for the next couple of years. Carmichael on Egypt. Oh, and establishing a pasha gives us development costs. Sweet. And then it's more expansion over here. Winning battles against foes with higher discipline than us will now grant us +1 power projection per battle. Interesting. Cut the legitimate claim modifiers in half. So for that, we need to control Venice. Okay, well, basically, it's time for us to madly conquer everything. Coalition-wise, we seem pretty fine. Go ahead and cancel military access over here. And let's go and take out the Serbs. Rather unfortunate that the Pope is here, but we'll move past that. Let's grab ourselves cavalry to infantry ratio. I prefer my hair being short because then I don't have as much of like a dent. It's still kind of there. But, alright, the Pope has done the smart thing and gone for the capital. There we go, despite the fact that they are not able to siege it down. Eventually they leave. Perfect. We don't have claims on Wallachia? Where do we actually have claims? Okay, it's just in this region here. Oh, of course you're right. Venice is allied to Castile. We're going to have to fight France or Castile. You know, the English might be a good ally. Okay, get working on that. Otherwise, I mean, I don't see a reason to not declare war on the Hungarians. That's just a personal thing. In my daily life, I have to actively resist declaring war on the Hungarian nation. I've talked to a therapist about it. I'm getting help. I don't know why I've just decided to reveal that I have a pressing urge to invade the nation of Hungary. But, you know, you just can't deny who you are sometimes. It's just... oh, God. The one thing I am going to do is probably switch out from religious ideas to humanist. Just because it's more in the spirit of the Roman Empire. Already taking quantity. Maybe take quality. We'll go offensive. Kind of confused why I haven't started to annex either of you two. Well, we're not looking to go east anyway, so that's fine. The Mamluks, when's our truce? 1523. Well, the Tunisians have allied the Mamluks. Oh, right, of course. Need to actually... Okay, nice. Tolerance of true faith. +1. Thank you, Caliph. That is much appreciated. Ah, the boys are here. How are we doing, my faithful vassals? It would be a lot more preferable if you were to head eastwards. Assuming that's under siege. Yeah, Venetians are here. In the meantime, might as well. I promised conquest, didn't I? Vassalizing Styria? Nah, not really worth it. Who's the Emperor of the HRE? Bohemia, of course. You really want to fight that? Yeah, I thought it'd be an insult to you if I helped out. You know, it'd imply that you couldn't do it yourself. Oh, there's that done. Fortunately, I took these areas that Naples presumably wanted. I have claims on all of Hungary. Apparently, I didn't. Apparently, I took nothing that you wanted. You just wanted the areas that you couldn't take. It was rather strange of you, but okay. Okay, we do only have 5,000 troops. I can't want to be worried of that. 5,000 manpower, not 5,000 troops. We have hundreds of thousands of troops. But these are my claims. I got to remember I do have that plus 20% aggressive expansion impact, which is a lot. We don't really need money, so I will just come out for this. Need to cripple the Hungarians just yet. Still fine on the coalition front. Will you just peace out? No? Okay, you will though. Excellent. Did not check the coalition map mode for that one. I'm just going to assume we're too big. A good little foray, that. Now I need to decide if I want to fight the French or the Castilians. French already have a LAN. That's annoying. The Castilians will typically just get more powerful though. So crushing them early, probably a good idea. Although I don't know if I have the navy to do that. Let's check out navies. Yeah, Venice has... What? We've got 11 heavies. That's more heavies than I have. Okay, go galley combat ability, and apparently we need to start building heavies. And a flagship. This is going to be useful for one battle. Just one. That's the thing with navies. Obviously, this was historically as well. They're so expensive, and they're very, like, useful, but only for, like, that one instance in which they're useful. Otherwise, they just sort of sit there, and the implication is enough. What's my governing capacity? Yeah, I'm fine. Okay. We'll go ahead and grab the integration policy. I kind of like the boys. I don't want to kill the boys. They're the boys. I don't want to get rid of them. I'm just going to expand them. We have 8 diplomatic relations. Might as well ally the English. I'll stop anyone from going after them. I'm allied to the Grey Horde? Oh, you've attacked them. But I hate you for this. Just for the love of God, do not give me anything here. It does give me a chance to smash the Venetian fleet. I suppose the army as well. I doesn't even have an admiral or general. We just sort of send the guys in. They already know what to do. Okay, and there should be a stack wipe. A rather painful one for him. Why is that? There's entirely too many cannons in that army. We're not at that stage yet where they do nearly enough damage to warrant that many. Why would you come to me? I'm clearly the much harder target out of me and the Great Horde. I'm only doing this to prevent the Muscovites from expanding anymore. I wish there was a find the nearest place that you aren't going to lose supply button. It's a very niche button, but God, I'd abuse the hell out of it. That's where your 11th guy are. What the hell is this? The Order? Yeah, sure. Yeah, Naval Maintenance Modifier. Wonderful. I want that Land Force Limit Modifier plus 25%. And Gold Rush. Okay, the game is nice to me today. I don't know. Maybe it hurt I had a rough week. 72. Herzegovina pulls away 6.5 ducats. My guy. I'll have that. No, I have plans for you, Bohemia. Don't actually have an heir. Quite like one. Your alliance with Poland needs to go. I don't care about, like, bankrupting you, to be honest. Again, I've already got enough money myself. Now, does that help our... I mean, it helped a little bit. Not as dramatically as I thought. Did it warrant, you know, taking out an entire nation? Kinda. Okay, something's flying at me. Is that the 11? Mm-hmm. That's 80 ships coming. That's something I'm not going to be tangling with. Thank you very much. I know there's galleys. Yeah, a lot of them are galleys. I'm not unaliving myself today because I have to be wary of what I say because age restrictions. I'm still salty. I don't want Naxos. Thank you, I guess. Very kind. Alright, stacked like the Venetians again. I want to start saving my manpower for this war against France. Doubtless I'm going to need it. Oh, right next to me. Perfect. Got Crusade against us. That is not useful. What are these 72 ships are doing? They're just going left and right and left and right. Okay, Lithuania, France, and Ferrara. Shouldn't be too hard to... Especially if I go for Lithuania first. And it's just France and Naples. I bring in the Bohemians and the Lithuanians. Sorry, and the Great Horde. Relatively easy. Wonderful. -1 stability. Oh, decline influence. Oh, this is not gone well. Let's grab ourselves another merchant again. Gain 20,000 manpower. Yes, please. I'm going to assume that you're not going to attack me. Does give me a chance to build up massively, I suppose. Nice, increased influence. I'm not helping you. I don't want to be out of this war now. Like, I'll defend myself for sure. Just not you. Okay, let's see if we can't nab a couple of his ships. Yeah, okay, keep running, keep running. Nice. That's a decent little victory there. Go and take out these light ships. I said go and take out these light ships. Okay, what else is here? Okay, hopefully this will take out the Genoese fleet. Just hoping I can capture a couple of ships, to be honest. Yeah, a couple of galleys, that's nice. I mean, yeah, I'll nab a couple of these ones. Choice of the Mamluks, that's also another place for us to head to. We'll do it after this war. Just about sending a message. Alright, so we gave me a couple of islands. That's nice of them, I suppose. We have two choices. Age of Reformation. Damn it, I wanted to get through it before then, but sure. We either attack the Mamluks or we attack the Frenchies and the Italians. I say we do the latter. Do that. We're going to send 30,000 men to go to Vilnius. The rest are going to just sort of chill here. We'll see what the Bohemians uncover. Oh, thank you for more ships. Always happy about more ships. French Navy's here. Let's go deal with that. Neapolitan Navy. That's also gone. Tunisian Navy is actually handling the French one. I've said it before, I said it again. The Tunisian Navy is ridiculously good. Because right at the start of the game, they begin with galley combat ability plus 20%. Combine that with 100% more effectiveness, and yeah, you've suddenly got something that's kind of dangerous to maneuver against. Attractions from the Mughals, nice. Okay, the French are Tech 10, as are the Neapolitans, so I should perhaps save up for that. Not that important, because I don't use cavalry, but I just, it's the mental idea of being at a disadvantage that I don't like. Like how my allies are fighting tooth and nail, I'm just sort of marched over to the capital. Gonna chill here a little bit. Probably march down later. Accidentally stack wiped a bunch of guys. 522, 233, 663 is an heir. Excellent. Kalige. Oh my god, I could just walk straight to Paris. Is anyone going to stop me? Oh, Egypt formed! Huh! Cool. Yeah, this is some really poor forts. I'm pretty sure there used to be one over here in Auxerrois. You kind of messed this one up, Chief. No. The French have gone and murdered the Tunisians for the first time. And Great Britain's formed. Nice. We've also taken Paris before we took Vilnius. Okay, the Mughals are a separate entity to the Timurids. I think the Timurids got formed by Transoxiana, and the remains of the Timurids legged it eastwards. I've been trying to siege down this fort the entire time. Alright, let's actually use our navy, shall we? This has been a long siege. I've taken 2 other forts in the time that's taken me to take this one. 713 days. It's a grasslands fort. Alright, siege of Vilnius is done. I don't really care for Vilnius at all. So, another alliance with France and Naples. Give me money. We war reps. And, yeah, pretty much it. I don't want to weaken you too much because I want you to be strong against the Muscovites. So, hey, France, I'm just turning up here. Just wanted to doing a quick survey. How do you feel about me forming Rome? Pretty good? Die if good. Ah, nice one. Oh my god, the Bohemians have taken out the Frenchies. Let's go send out on an army to help. Where's my other army? It's just chilling over here. Okay. Won the siege of Chartres. What do I want you to do? Another alliance with Naples? You wouldn't do it. Bro, I've been in charge of Paris for a little while now. I can just make the laws. I'm like Napoleon, but better. And more of an egomaniac, apparently. How good are our troops in comparison? We have almost a full morale better. And obviously better discipline. I'm going to bump up our stability because we're about to reach full capacity. I could sit here and develop, but that's just not in my nature. Finally, Tech 10. Now we start to get to the point where cannons can actually do some sort of damage on the back row. Just some. Sort of I think it's Tech 16 where it becomes like really important to have full back row cannons. Siege of Lyonnais. Rebels somewhere presumably in the far east of my nation. Wait, what? Oh, Naxos. Alright. Could we go there, please? Send 34,000 men. Go. Excellent. The Tunisians appearing to get revenge. Oh no, it's grasslands. I thought it was mountains when I first started that sentence. My bad. It was going to be a lot more dramatic, I thought. Yeah. Wow, okay. Our king died. Or led our leader, sorry. So that sucks. Still winning, though. Okay, that's kind of stupid. We didn't have a general and we still kicked his ass. Let's get another general. Ooh, a 4-6 with 4 siege? Really? You're spoiling me. Let's use that right now. Oh, Rach has already dealt with my rebels. See, this is why I want to keep around my allies. 033, that kind of sucks. But that's fine. King dies. In battle, apparently. Against Naxos. He died in battle against Naxos. They were already dead. It was so unnecessary. Well, whilst we're on military... Oh, war taxes. Jesus, like, come on. Better than that. So we have a lot of ducats. I should probably be building another army. Or manpower buildings. Probably manpower buildings. There's a lot of other stuff that I need to be looking at. I've just been looking at the Roman missions. Land in Italy. Is that in the southern Italy? Yeah, okay. 5 provinces there. Yeah, basically just conquer lower Italy. Okay. Alright, let's have a look at what these other missions are. So... more than 10% of the army of Janissary regiment. Okay, and if I do that, then I get a load more bonuses to the Janissary lot. More than 10% of the army of Janissary. Okay, costs us 100 mil. Okay, well, we can do that after this war. Just start setting that up. About 12. Okay, trade depot. Okay, let's just chuck a trade depot in all of these provinces. Or marketplace, I suppose. That'll get us that mission. Growing interest, Tech A, shipyard or grand shipyard, or develop on. I don't really care about money right now. I do care about monarch points, so we'll just spend the money to do it. Fort in Sinop, the dock, right? I need to get. What do you do? Wait, and it has to be. Oh, wait, one of the following must be true. Okay, we're fine. Konya, these 3 also need to have development at least 25, and then this lot have to have a trade depot, have been improved at least 5 times. Okay, this one requires me to have at least 20 light ships. Okay, well, we'll do that when there. There'll have to be 25 development in each of these provinces. 25 development? That's a lot of development, man. Oh, right, yeah, sorry. Warfare. Sorry, my bad. Completely forgot about that whole thing. Where are my armies? Alright, you're dealing with that lot. You're currently being murdered. Ferraro's got 17,000 men. That's quite a few men. At least, there was quite a few men. Oh, well, you're dead to me now, Bohemia. They've elected Lorraine. See, can I get away with this? I mean, yeah. Massively outnumbered. Doesn't matter. So what do I even want? I also could just take a province myself. Well, let's just, humiliating stuff. War operations, return of cash, and humiliate. Yeah, that'll work. Take a couple more provinces. Meantime, let's grab a couple more Janissaries. Just not used to using special units. I'm always put off by them because there's usually a caveat. Alright, so we can do port in Sinop. That's that done. Mr. Weary doesn't seem to have been achieved yet. Fight my probably at least 3 times. Okay, let's just do that. 1, 2, 3. Need a force limit. Oh god. I accidentally won the siege of Napoli. I'm not used to this new keyboard. Okay. A bunch of sailors. Control the Eastern Seas. That's fine. Almost done that. At least 25 development in all 4 provinces. At least 1 center of trade and has been improved at least 5 times. So 1, 2, 3. Do that one. And then, yeah, you lot just need to bloody... That's a lot. 25 development? Yeah, I don't know that I'll get around to doing that one. That's a lot. I'll think about it. Gotta break the French a little bit. Not that many French troops left in this little stack. So we're gonna go back down to Saliento. Oh, I missed it. Alright, sweet. So we humiliate, he gives us war taxes, and we take cash. Alright, and this huge coalition. As tempted as I am, and believe me, I am tempted. I mean, that seems manageable. That seems even more manageable. We'll do that. What's the mission for? It's 35 and has so many missions that I need to do. Project influences. Grants double the prestige, which may now flow into monarch power. That's insane. That's this, by the way, which gives you yearly prestige. So that means if you have 100 prestige, you're just going to be farming monarch power. Okay, obviously we're doing that. Advisors. Till the end of this age, we get prestige decay and monthly splendor. I need at least 5 buildings, and I need to be getting 13 of this a month. 800 splendor. And this one, great project tier Okay, 3. Okay, this is pretty cool. No, land in Italy. I need 5 provinces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. Give me cash. Get rid of your alliance with France. Your operations. And we'll call it a day. Land in Italy. Another mission here somewhere. Everlasting arts. Perfect. There's more global prosperity growth. This is like stacking these modifiers is actually pretty fun. That mission, so I've got this mission basically done. This one is out of here. This one we can start to do, but we need to take what we're doing. So it upgrades all the buildings and also increases the center of trade level. So now we just need a couple more janissaries. Perfect. 25 years infantry compatibility plus 20%, and they only cost a little bit less now. We have at least 20, and we have 5 owned provinces that have a barracks that is not Sunni, and new military costs until the end of the game. Okay, so basically make sure Janissary is overpowered, so we can heavily rely on them. Okay, brilliant. Let's go ahead, build some buildings. It's at 5, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we have a lot of land to cover, so let's gather everyone and put them in Constantinople. Okay, rest for the weary, which gives us trade efficiency and hospitality and that sort of stuff, apparently. Instantly our money goes up. As you can see, I spent a lot of it. I've been upgrading trade post things. I've also started the process of this. All right, so 26 and 3 is our standard from now on. A little bit on the short side, so I think I'm gonna go for, how many is that? Ah, right, janissaries. I have to pay them each time. That's kind of the issue with relying on them. They do have, you know, fire damage received, infantry combat ability, army drill game modifier, and a bunch of other really cool stuff. Renew the caravanserai. Gives us stuff. I think I should have been employing a trade advisor at that point to take that, but I think I need 4 more janissaries. Can't remember what the disaster is to do with the Ottomans and like the Turks about the janissaries. I think it's like a certain amount. And it's something to worry about later on. Okay, these are our standards now. All right, let's make sure we have a general in charge of each of these provinces, each of these armies. What else did we get? City of the World's Desire. Okay, got a lot of good stuff. Influenced by Persia, which gives us power projection and 800 splendor, so we can immediately pick one of these, which of course we're going for war score. Cost against other religions. Janissary Corps, which gives us a new military cast, so they get reinforced cost minus 50%, drill gain modifier, and drill loss minus 75%. City of the World's Desire upgrades a bunch of buildings, put even more effort into it, and every enemy and rival will get a claim on Constantinople. I have a lot of enemies. That does mean that that is a 57 development province, leaving behind 1 army to handle any and all rebels that come our way. I believe it's time for us to march. Are you already 25? Is it just Sivas left? I'm gonna be behind on tech because I just want a complete mission so badly. It's just Sivas, okay. I haven't done you at all. I've already got development on. It is quite cheap. You're declaring war. Take the Hungarian throne. I'm okay with that. Where's Sivas? I just want to get this mission done. Okay, Tunis wouldn't come in. Adal wouldn't come in. We'd have to fight Morocco. Also, should be set to siege. Also, Iraq, I want your trade. See how good our troops are in comparison to theirs. Ours are just a lot better. There you go. Oh, we could probably get religion. Constantinople? Persia. Okay, sure. Do that. Yeah, I don't think challenging me navally is a good idea. You do have more heavies. You don't have more anything. Heavy ship combat ability. Excellent. Dude, this campaign's going so well. I can't wait until something goes horrifically wrong. But I think I've played it quite well. Provided I don't let Spain form, we shouldn't really have too much of an issue. Because we have a strong colonial power ally that should hopefully contest these two. If we take out Castile soon, we should be fine. The Timurids aren't an issue. Divas, let's pump you up a bit more. We have religious. We do have ridiculous levels of mana generation. Is there a rebel somewhere? I've not seen an Egyptian army since I murdered them. Really? You have military access? Really? Oh, it was Iraq that asked for it. Why? Oh, gain a stability? Game, you're just flirting at this point. I'm all for it. But the Tuscans have... Oh no, look how easy it is to call. Ah, here we go. Janissary coup. Stability less than 0. So just make sure our stability is constantly higher than that, and we're absolutely fine. I believe 20 Janissary regiments. Yeah, okay. So just stability cannot go below 0. That should be easy enough to do. We have like a surplus of pretty much all powers at all times. And Ming is dying. What's exploited development? 1 more and done. Embrace colonialism now. Damn it, everyone else already has. Sure, why not? And we're behind on tech. Yeah, because I'm developing the hell out of everything. Silk Road. Only 20 light ships. Give me some money. Then we take out the knights, and that'll give me some good stuff. I think I'm done bankrupting myself to force through that. Oh, I need 1 more of these provinces. Again, general with 80 tradition. I really struggled through that sentence. All right, you're welcome, Bohemia. Let me go ahead and make sure that aren't going to ban me. Really, the Egyptians do not want to scrap. They're fighting down south. Yeah, Egyptian jihad. They declared the jihad down south, forgetting that we were their northern neighbor. Siege of Iskandariya is done. Okay, if you're struggling with this, let me just go and rinse him. Okay, and instead you got yourselves killed. Nope, you won. Okay, that's a very confusing series of events, that. Do I want to give this to El Soria, or do I want to just take it for myself? I'm tempted to hand her off, although taking the key areas for myself is probably a good idea, right? For that at least. And then he can have the rest of this stuff. Alright, spread out a little bit. Let's get the Syrians some more land. I'm interested. Does Al-Quds, because Jerusalem, does its modifier switch to me? Or will it be, I think it'll just be the Syrians that get the modifier for having Jerusalem. I go straight to Iran's capital. Well, not the capital. I can get to a fort of theirs, and then I can get to the capital. The Moroccans, meanwhile, really not doing too much. I can upgrade the White Tower in Saladin. What does the White Tower do? Station, harsh treatment cost. I'm going to spend the money on it, I suppose. Right, to won that siege, let's nip up and start destroying armies. Been a while since I had a good scrap. There's only been one battle in this war that I've been a part of. That first one I showed off. The naval battles, but they don't really count. Don't do it, Morocco. Don't do it. You son. They don't even help. They just watch the Egyptians get murdered. Okay, and their own troops apparently. This has been a ridiculous series of maneuvers. You know, at any point, Morocco, you could have stopped yourself being stack wiped, right? You're aware of this. And instead, you just didn't. I've just had a series of victories, the likes of which history has very rarely seen. Complete. I mean, that's akin to Hannibal marching through Rome, but in even quicker succession. So after having most of your male population murdered, do you want to peace out? You just want to really make sure your population doesn't hit replacement level, huh? Well, your way out of Egypt's now gone. And let's have a round 2. Ah, he figured out that he needs to bunch up his troops. Not going to matter. My troops just a lot better than yours. Alright, chase the Nile, and it shall lead us to the enemy. Okay, Tuscany seems to have taken Rome. And a bit more besides. Alright, another alliance with Egypt. Give me cash. My coffers are looking a little bit low. We just only passed the 1,000 mark. Thank you very much. I mean, Morocco, I'm tempted just to get you out of here, man. I just kind of feel a bit bad for you. I think I'm just going to piece you out. Alright, and our Syrian administration will take this. Okay, I only need 3 more provinces. That works nicely. Pretty sure I can have another ally. Another 2 allies. Who should they be? I'll check after this war. To call it a war would be a bit too generous. Shame I can't take everything that I want, but that works. Gives me Rumi Levant. Establishing a Pasha now gives me -5 development cost. I don't think I've ever assigned a Pasha. Local development cost, unrest, state maintenance, increases construction cost. I don't really care about construction costs, so why don't I just do that everywhere? So if I did it everywhere, how much we spend on state maintenance? We'd make another 6 ducats a month. I don't know if that seems worth it. Homes in Egypt now. Right, I wanted to see who would ally me. Muscovy would. Sure, why not? Let's just go super overpowered. Because realistically, my allies... the world's secured. Let's go and fight the Venetians. It's been a long time coming. My Naples has been reduced to a bit of a rump state. When's my truce with the Neapolitan? Yeah, not soon. As per usual, I'll leave behind some regiments. Where am I? Ah, there you go. I'd say, where are the boys down south? Still down south. Never told them to come back up. Poland announced me as their new rival. Poland, I don't know if that's fair. I'm calling British. So the knights, because I need that for the mission. All right. Suppose more carrots will do me. Pretty sure with the construction side of things, it's actually more time efficient to build a dock, then build the heavy. I have a deficit of 4,000 men as well. Why can I not join you guys up? I've just summoned a bunch of ships. Now means that I can fulfill a mission, control the Eastern Seas, which gives me 3 years of income from trade. And now I have these ships. I don't know what to do with them. They're light ships. Is there anywhere really that's worth protecting trade? Aleppo, apparently. I don't see how that's the case. The game lies. In Iskandariya. Wait, did I not call these provinces? I didn't. Oops. No, now that we've got the Muscovite alliance, I'm tempted to start building a challenge for myself by just pissing off in the entirety of Europe and trying to get them to join a coalition against me. I think it would be pretty funny. Our admiral died. I never noticed. That makes me feel bad. I'm just waiting a little bit, grabbing myself. Who's 1 corruption? Who at least 2 stability will gain -2 corruption instead. Okay, what that tells me is that I can do this and get rid of the corruption immediately. Just waiting for a couple of ships to be built. I do need a new... I don't know that you needed to call me in for this one. Seems overkill. Mind you, that might be most of my allies when I call them into a war to dogpile on someone else. Ultimately, just contacted and offered us our traders in Buhaira a monopoly on slave trade in his lands. In return for trading directly with him rather than any of our local chiefs that have supplied us thus far, offers a guarantee of steady growing supply with his protection. Yeah, sure, because I'll go and take that off you. Seems like a great business deal to me. I feel comfortable enough declaring war at this point. Call in everyone. I want Durazzo. And there's the coalition. Oh, that's that navy defeated. Time is of the essence here. Nice little stack wipe alongside. Little navy wipe. There's the main fleet. Praise Varanta. He is coming out to fight. Let's leave behind our cogs because they're going to be useless in battle. And let's start taking the forts nearby. Now, I don't think anyone should come from these directions. The reason I brought Tunis in is to sort of bait the Castilians into going after Tunis instead. I've really, not been nice to them. Okay, let's have a look. We got 20 galleys, we got 18. They also have a flag. No, that's us. Okay, we have 20 galleys. Yeah, 15. Okay. We have a slight... Ah, he's got one maneuver, damn it. Should be winning this. But the Tunisians came and gave us a little bit of hand. We're going to go for Dorazo at the same time so we can fight this fleet again. Double the amount of heavies. There's the Montic. See what we can pull out of here. Assuming they're going to retreat to the next closest province, we'll go this way. There we go. Now I'm starting to deal some damage. I'm just concerned about getting to Venice. Oh, we sunk his flagship. Oh, he's staying in this battle way too long. His flagship was a galley? It's a bold decision there, and we almost lost the Carrack. All right, let's get rid of our ships. They're a little bit in pain. And as you can see here, we're going to fight his ships again, this time on an incredibly low morale. And we'll go for it again. All right, there's the Bohemian Conquest of Potsdam. I was very confused as to why I was being shown that. All right, and we go again. These ships are basically ready. There's a lot you can do in terms of like cycling your navies and that sort of stuff. If you do it properly, then naval battles can last literal years. They're kind of a bit more in depth, but the AI doesn't know how to do any of that, so you don't really need to worry about it. That's more for like multiplayer. Not that I play that much multiplayer. I don't know, where's he retreating to now? Is he going straight to Venice? Nope, he's gone over here. He retreated to the one province that I was in. Yeah, it turns out I was correct. The Aragonese have decided to go after the Tunisians, who have managed to out-navy the Iberians. Okay. I'm going to send an army down to deal with this lot, and then maybe they can go and deal with the Aragonese, feeling very generous. Oh, there's some actual troops. Oh my god, the British are landing? Can we check to make sure there are no locusts in the sky, the Force Horsemen here? It's a sign of the apocalypse, boys. The English are landing troops on mainland Europe to come and help a conflict that they're not involved in. Screw it, even a conflict that they're involved in, they usually don't help out. And instead of dropping some troops off here, they decide to put 30,000 men in Scilly and immediately get black flagged because they stack wiped them. That is a genius move. To be fair, that does force them back over here. So hopefully that means they'll do something. Tunis trying desperately to fight the Aragonese, failing. But they did bring them off the siege. They are playing for time. Tunis has actually been playing this one really surprisingly well, which makes me feel bad because I have definitively screwed them over. The Warsaw Confederation. Siege of Treviso has been won. We'll march straight into Venezia. Now, I don't want the British to leave this war. On the Siege of Ragusa, that is the Venetian Navy. Not quite dealt with, actually. I thought that'd have been more. All right, Mantua's done. Let's actually go and deal with the Venetian armies now that plague our land. Oh, well, there goes our golden era. Doesn't matter. It appears we've chased back the Iberians. They have fled. I think what I'll do in the meantime is deposit some men on... Goes that navy. Deposit some men on... I would like to point out that the only person in the coalition currently is Austria. No one else has high enough because I'm currently fighting the other people that would. And also have truces with others. So we have 97%. Ow, my... Why did it just suddenly go? Ow! I've been attacked by an invisible force! Right. We don't need to be collecting in Constantinople. It's 55. We could instead be doing this. So we make 55 right now. If we shift some more stuff over, how much do we make now? 64. Excellent. Be strict and well advised. Well, hello. 664. I should do a video on Tinder where I pretend to be like Osman Oglu's or something. That'd be amazing. If I pretend to be like Skanderbeg? Oh, that'd be kind of funny. I feel like I should do it in London though, not up north. Up north, there's just not enough people. To be fair, I did say that I was going to do like an EU4 Tinder video. Where I was going to be like, just everything was going to be EU4 related. Which I still think would be pretty funny. Austria immediately leaves the coalition against me. Wonderful. Oh, the British have landed troops, but they've... But no, just... Why? Why there? Alright, we're going to attack from two sides here. This could be dangerous. From two continents we approach. I have 92 ships? Way more ships than I thought we had. Must have been capturing them left, right, and center. Alright, we've got construction cost minus 15% and prestige from land battles plus 100%. Venice is pretty much occupied, right? Augsburg, really care about you. Apologies if you're from Augsburg. I'm sure it's a lovely place. He lied. The knights, you know what? I need the knights, don't I? So let's just start up annexing. What's anyone going to do to stop me? Alright, Siege of Malaga. Head up to Toledo. And Siege of Laborde's done as well. So let's go to Burgos. Does England still have cores here? Nope. France doesn't have cores. This is Castilian territory. That's what this is. Core terrorism. No one else even has a claim to the thing. There are two fundamental truths. Life ends in death, and Laborde is Castilian. I really want to give the English Gibraltar. I just think it'd be funny. And once more, the Arabs are in Iberia. Obviously, I'm not talking about myself. I'm talking about the Tunisians. I feel the need to make that distinction because people clown on me in the comments otherwise. Right, I can do this. And monthly autonomy change. Sure, lovely. Constantinople is the highest trade in the world. Then we get 75 We get 75 reform progress, 15 provinces, every level 2 center of trade. Enable the Pasha's decision, allowing us to enable the change the benefits of having a Pasha. If I just give out a bunch of Pashas. Okay, well I like missions, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I keep doing it until the game tells me it's done. Oh, I think it was done a while ago. Yeah, I just carried on doing it. Okay, so enable the Pasha's decision. We can evacuate the Caliph. Nice. I don't think we'll ever need to do that, but that's kind of cool. Okay, so we can change it so it will no longer penalize us with construction costs and will instead give us autonomy. Okay, that's a horrible thing. I wish I'd never done that. I just have 66,000 men chilling. They've not been given any orders. So let's go kill this lot. Ooh, 50% cheaper. Oh, we're not level 3. Do I have any other 50% cheaper guys? No, that's a shame. I will say that I do hope that in EU5 we don't have advisors. Controversial, I know, but the system as it is, I really, really don't like, and I never have. 52,000 men, huh? Whoop, that's a bit more than 52,000. Don't know what that noise was that I made. Like a broken car alarm. Oh, and they're all dead. Yeah, if I against you lot. Damn, the Hungarians have 115%. Okay, where are you retreating to? Oh, you hate to see it. Oh, no, they're retreating in a... Oh, no, you're not. Oh, goodbye, Venice. I'm just doing this to burn off some aggressive expansion, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is why I'm chilling. I need to save up some admin power and burn off aggressive expansion, and so I'll just loot the Iberians whilst I'm here. Just realized that you tricksy little... Take these 2 provinces and another province up here. So these 2 provinces. There you go. That's a coalition, gentlemen. Yeah! There's a truce with France, so I'll probably join. As we're hoping, of course. This will give us a chance to recover our manpower a little bit. I don't recall sending you there, but good to see that you're on your way. It's over here. Let's actually use it. The Tunisians actually have more ships than me, I'm pretty sure. It's rather startling. Oh, and Russia's formed, and they are murdering the Lithuanians. Oh, hello. Finally, some troops to murder. Siege of Valencia is done. And let's go trap you lot in. Surely I can do a little bit better than... Yeah, I can. 5461. No, the Tunisians! Flee, boys, flee! Peace out, Constance. That'll hopefully get rid of call for peace. We're negative 100 away. Do another mission? Mission. Oh, strategic position. Constantinople's the highest... Jesus, it is the highest value trade node in the world. Oh, because I burn... Oh, that makes sense. Yeah, no one's steering it because I burn everyone else. They don't occupy anything. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay, cool. Well, we'll take that. We're going to have it off of the war anyway. Castile's a really nasty one to get 100% on. We only have 60% despite the fact we occupy everything of his because of all of his little stupid vassals and that sort of thing. We literally only take 3... Well, I could take 3 more forts, I suppose. Let's just go help out by standing on the province. I don't really care about manpower. Oh, another mission. Did a little dopamine hit every time. Whereabouts is it? Go on, give it to me. Gifts of Anatolia. Didn't even try and do that one. Production efficiency plus 25% where? Yeah, I'll take that. Frankly, an absurd amount of money is what we've got our hands on. We're just going to keep building manufactories. Oh my god, we've got Roman forced trade rights Casus Belli against France. This should be like 25% cost. It's a special Casus Belli. Come on, Stiopa. He's the guy who heads the development of Europa Expanded. Gotta do me something like that. Good, come on. I will assault it if I have to. Bloody hell. Why does each siege tick take so long? What's the fort defense over here? 71%. There we go. That's the last fort to fall. You still wouldn't do it? Right, after wiping his troops a couple times, he only lost 34,000 troops. All of your troops are in the New World, aren't they? I wonder why it was so easy for me just to sort of step in. And that's including that massive stack wipe. Right, we released Granada and Galicia. Right, now it's time for us to make an enemy out of anyone with 2 brain cells to rub together. Okay, so we take Venice. We take some more lands. Go ahead and take the Bosnia. Let's do this real quick as well. Is there any reason I can think of to declare war on France? Because realistically, everyone is about to join a coalition. So if I can get like France out of here, or Poland, that would go a long way. And so it begins. All right, we've been attacked, and we rinsed him. Oh, we had war with Ferrara. Didn't realize. I'm hoping that the League will fire, and that'll prevent them from unifying. Because here's my thinking. I don't know how this works, but if the League War is raging, then you've got half of Europe fighting the other half of Europe. If I declare on this half of Europe, surely this one can't join the coalition. Either that or I'm completely wrong. We'll find out soon. The only thing stopping people from joining coalitions at this point is that they're at war with each other. We've pretty much unified the entirety of Europe with this coalition. When Castile and Aragon end their truce, I mean, that's why I wanted also a long truce. They'll join, and that might make them bold enough to want to give it a go. So we'll see. Curious to see if that'll be the case. Not sure why I can bypass this fort, but okay. 264505. Probably the 264. Obviously, for everyone else, he's amazing, but for the Ottoman government type, he's kind of a bit mid. Or I called Venice Venedict. Upsetting. Also offers an aristocratic court. Why not? Have that diplomatic reputation that we're making use of, eh? Plus, in this war, I can just take as much stuff as I want, including Rome itself, considering, you know, everyone is already in the coalition against me. All right, nip into Rome. Not bad troops that you got. Someone's fleeing to Taiwan. That's nice. I can see the world now. Japan's like a nicely unified nation as well. They've done well there. Ming, not doing so hot. Bahmanis, Malwa, and Bengal have won the little Thunderdome, and it seems like the Mughals haven't done anything, despite the fact they have cores on most of northern India. I really want to do a Mughals campaign in this mod, because it looks like a lot of fun. Meanwhile, Morocco's headed down into Songhai. I kind of want to ally them. I can afford another one. So why not ally them, eh? Ally the Moroccans. I mean, I don't really have any designs on their territory. And they're the last biggest power that would ally me. Maybe the Timurids. Even they've heard about what I've been doing over here in Europe. They're pretty upset about it. They're not. They don't care. All right, there's the Tuscan capital done. And we can start moving on the Savoyards. Oh, fortunate enough, I have boys ready to go down here. I do need to be wary of my manpower. Now, you might be wondering, Lath, why not just peace out? It's because of overextension. 10 years absent merchants. That's kind of painful. I need to be careful of my manpower, he says, whilst charging into a battle into the mountains, taking heavy losses in the process. Add this lot to a trade company, and let's take everyone home. Oh, I don't want to fight another army. Let's get rid of your alliance with France and Tuscany. Give me cash and war operations. We already have a massive coalition. Why would I not just take the land? Wait, how much overextension was that? It says there's not enough to concentrate. I feel like there might be. All right, and 107 even more. That's a lot of aggressive expansion. It's 444 worth of aggressive. That's never going to get burnt off. I hope I'm right about the league war thing, otherwise this is not going to be fun. I wasn't aware that people weren't in coalition against me. Oh, okay. Last couple. Go ahead and ally the Moroccans. And I think I'm going to integrate 466. Put her on the throne! Having said that, not really much point. I would like more manpower though. So let's just buy some. See, some people, they outgrow the coalition. Some of us don't need to. Some of us just already are big enough. If I were to attack, let's say... To be fair, it's amusing because a no CB war would cause a massive amount of aggressive expansion, right? But that doesn't matter because they're already in the alliance. They're already in the coalition against me. So this is actually a really viable way of expanding without there being a coalition because there's already a coalition that is there that doesn't want to attack me. If only there was somewhere didn't have any aggressive expansion against me at all. That'd be crazy. I don't need to keep on top of this because I need to declare war. November 49. To declare war before he joins the coalition. Let's get everyone drilling. Actually, we've got some papal separatists I need to deal with. That'll give us any... Oh, I need Napoli. So if all of my allies were to join, we don't actually have that. I mean, it's half for sure. And I feel like we could win this. If I just like hold up over here in the mountain stuff, I mean, manpower wise, we couldn't do it. But with full manpower, maybe. I think I could solo this coalition. Why would you do this? The entirety of Europe is avowed to take me out. And you're like, yeah, but like, what if you were to help me against Stettin, huh? Yeah. It's actually quite a good thing because then these guys are forced to leave the coalition. I need all of my allies to call me in. I'm just circumventing coalitions now. Our king is dead, but we've got a 466 in charge. I'm okay with this. Constantinople has like 6 different monuments in it. Let's do the Hagia Sophia. Oof, almost didn't declare the war. Does mean I get rid of one of my allies, but what should I take out in loans? 800 and... Okay, king is a rather disappointing general, but that's fine. I haven't lifted a finger to help the Bohemians. I'll send my navy round. Say against me? Okay. Alright, navy's almost arrived. There you go, lads. Enjoy. How does this whole breadbasket thing work? Whole breadbasket. We just need 14 provinces. Then we gain Egyptian as an accepted culture. Then we need to take out Tunis. Nice little stack wipe there. Let's go help out on that side of things. Egypt Fez is done. Do you mind if I... Nope. I mean, you have no forts. You've left your land open to me. Look, I killed enough Moroccans last time we did this little dance. You want me to do it again? I just want to ally you again, man. You can finish offensive ideas, giving us 25% more land force limit modifier. Just for clarification, that's 15% here. That's 25% here. Wonderful. And mission strength against heretics. Our force limit is now 277. And we have the money for it. We make about almost 100 ducats a month with full level 3 advisors. Very fluffy, but if you're going to say that, you need to sit down. Thank you. Those of you who don't know, this is Pyrrha. Very chill cat. And there are the Moroccans. They've annulled their treaty. Oh, goodbye, cat. With the Egyptians. Iran. Cat. All right, I'm going to need you to go. Walking all over the keyboard. Just trying to get Egypt to surrender, man. I just can't get the war score I need. I thought it'd be easier. Just nip in, grab all the forts, and that would be game over. But no, they are too big for that. Lubeck has left the military coalition against us. There's not really anything worth saying here, honestly. I just have to sit here and siege down a bunch of tiny provinces. I can't break down into like individual like 1k stacks because there are still rebels all over the place. Just have to keep on like gently marching onwards. Nowhere actually has the institution apart from London, right? And of course Iskandaria. Have I developed it? No, it's just I built up the Great Library such that they get institution growth immediately. So they just always have every institution. It's great. Okay, so we're going to take these lands. There we go. Give us the core breadbasket, which gives us Egyptian as an accepted culture. And a bunch more claims, this time on Tunis, technically. All right, we also get ourselves the next tech, making artillery actually viable. And I'll show you what I've been doing in the meantime. The artillery is like actually mildly useful now. And each of my guys have 10k cannons and 30k troops. And if you look back here, we have a bunch of extra troops, all made up of Janissaries. We now have twice the amount of troops that the next guy has. It's only been 100 years. This has been a hell of a journey the last little while. People are starting to leave coalitions against me. I can't tell if that's because they are doing something else. Like Bremen, for example, just left. Did they die? Is that the reason they left? They just left. Get another 40,000 troops. I could. For a second there, I thought you brought me in against my good friend Bohemia. I'm very glad to be corrected on this matter. I actually have just enough space. The perfect amount. Okay, perfect. That's another 30k. And let's grab ourselves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 8. Not clicking the provinces, am I? 10. There we go. And we could afford that, right? Yeah. Easily. Mildly tragic how easy it is. Yeah, we don't want you losing this war, so I'll send like, I don't know, a third of my forces. I'll probably do it. You know what, we'll send them all in. Feeling generous. An issue is supply. Bohemia's actually in on this. You joined this side of things. I like the Russia as well. Isn't this a tasty little hug box we've got going on? So again, I do need to remember I need to declare war on Venice. For 2 years, 58. Another Centre of Scholarly Learning. Sounds good to me. Oh, I've also got another classic lathe. Another army just milling about in southern Arabia. There's only 40,000 of us here. Do you think we can take on 60? That's a no. Pull those guys out. To be fair, that was 80,000. May have forgotten that this was going to happen. Give me a little bit of time to summon my forces, please. Who are we fighting against? Literally no one. Okay, I thought this was going to be a much bigger deal. I'll just go take Paderborn. It is show superiority, so I guess let's just chuck ourselves in. Where is Paderborn? That's a nice little win. I might bring up my southern lot for this as well. Oh, we still have another 120,000 troops we can deploy. I'm gonna wait for manpower a little bit before I start engaging with them. The Castilians. Okay, everyone's calling me into wars now. Why would you fight that? Right, nip in here, take out the whoever you are. My troops are not as good as they once were. Really? Do you know what? Tunis, why? What's this conquest for? Mughals are in Europe. Now, bear in mind, in like a year's time, I need to declare war on Naples and Castile. There goes the truce with the Venetians. I need to do this now before I get any ideas. Does mean we're fighting Castile. That's okay. All right, let's push in. That's the 4th war involved in now. Or a 5-5. He could probably help us. I'm spending the rest of my time mopping up this league war. All right, let's start marching south now. I'll leave 40k staying up there. The rest can march down. I don't even know who's in what war. I genuinely have no idea. I know there's like this Polish one that the Russians could have won a while ago, but just didn't. The Bohemians pieced out. Okay, I've got another stack over here. What the hell's going on? And, alright, yeah, I called in Tunis this war. Gotcha. I don't remember doing that. I guess I must have. And slackening means we get our manpower back. Just want to make sure I don't mess this up, because this could develop really nastily if someone then decides to declare the coalition war on me. This would be the weakest point right now, and I'm very loath to split up any of my armies because of the amount of fronts that exist. Russia should probably get out of this war. I'm not helping anymore. I took all the provinces that he needed. I literally occupied them fully. He had like something like 80% and they were on low. And then he just didn't want to peace out. And then the league war fires. And obviously, well, things take precedence, don't they? Why would you declare this league war? Not even close. Our troops really lost the invincible edge that they used to have. And English, true to form, are not going to be helping us out for this one. They turn up once. That was rare enough. I don't want to fight you in the mountains. Ugh, not with a 3-1. Can I do better? There's a 5-3 right here. Siege of Avellino. What's the Siege of Avellino? What siege is that? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh, that's the Siege of Avellino. Okay, well, we need this province, so I'm just going to take it. Now, what that does, it gives us approaching the Eternal City. Gives us 20 army tradition, 100 admin. And we just need a couple more of these provinces. That wasn't fun. I suppose let's start marching on Iberia. I don't see any reason why I wouldn't. Do you know what? Look, you would survive so much better if you just didn't approach me. Oh my god, the English are actually landing troops. They heard me. It's YouTuber privilege, that, lads. If this was one of your games, they wouldn't care. Gold Rush, thank you very much. British Navy has just been crushed. Siege of Calais, Siege of Guelra, lost the Siege of Podol. These are all forts that I took. How many years ago has it been? You're now losing the war. You could have peaced out at any point, Russia. It's been 5 years. Also, Russia hasn't actually, like, advanced into their territory at all. I've still taken Bessarabia. I've defended my stuff. They just haven't done anything. Also, I'm just going to bet that his troops aren't here. Granada's in this war. Why? The War of the Protestant League. Okay. Didn't actually check out the different sides. Not exactly the biggest league war. I suppose it is because I'm here. Are you fighting someone, France? No, you're just chilling. You've not done anything this entire game. Don't start. Don't, like, yeah, that's not an invitation. I'll send 40,000 men to go help the Russians. I've still got 37,000 men up here. Sorry, I've got 80,000 men. Half my manpower losses are just from attrition. Send another 40k there soon. I'm actually going to go siege down the Genoese just because I'm upset. I think I'm just marching into my lands. Dude, I don't care if I stay in this war with you or not. Oh, they did take Bessarabia back. Russia pays 95 ducats. Ladies and gentlemen, they had 87% war score or 80% war score, something like that. at one point. That is the biggest fumble I've ever seen. Dude, the War of Porcelain has to be done soon. Dude, he's just going through each individual country in separate piecing for everything. I'm so proud of Bohemia right now. Look, he's done it again. He's got 100%. He could peace out at any time. I think he's taking advantage of the fact that no one's going to join a coalition against him because they're all in a coalition against me. Why do I not defend the faith? On the siege of Crimea. Ah, there we go. Oh my god, he's bloody fully occupied Denmark as well. Or annexed them. Why is there no one's pissed about that? Okay. And the intelligent coalition against me. Dude, I haven't done anything in Europe for a while. Well, to be fair, I can't really complain and say I haven't done anything in Europe for a while, considering I'm actively occupying the entirety of the Iberian Peninsula. But that's a matter of opinion. There you go. And from 4 wars down to 1. Oh, Brabant's in this war. I didn't realize. I don't really care what you do. Oh, that's kind of cool. It looks like because Europa Expanded, they have cores on this land. To Granada, so I'm gonna... Why war with Morocco? Oh, Granada's at war with Morocco. And the liberation of the Mudajar. What's the Mudajar? I don't care. Looks like you're just getting taken out by Ethiopia, who've turned into a little bit of a powerhouse from the siege of Messina. And there we go. They only lose 10,000 troops, because, again, all of their troops are going to be over in the west. And we strengthen Granada. It's a shame you wouldn't become my vassal. Tech 14. Big tech, that one. All right, now we can go ahead and... we need 4 in that. 1, 2, 5. Where else do I have any claims over here? Claims like this. Will that do the mission, though? That's the key part. Currently 4. 7 in the region Ferrara, Bologna, Ravenna. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. I'll take that province as well. Why not? Any others I could take? Well, I suppose I'd rather have Negroponte. There we go. I actually lost a lot of troops. That one. Alright, hegemons no more. Bang. And conquer Rome. This gives us an alternative restore Roman Empire decision, allowing us to form the Roman Empire as a Muslim country. And it removes our illegitimate claim. Tripoli's a thing. Oh, hello. Right, and I think that's where we'll leave it for today. So we are very much on the way to forming Rome, and I think, personally, we can definitely claim the mantle of Rome. I have systematically dismantled every and all potential threat to our rule. Morocco has 92,000 troops somehow. Okay. Russia is our closest rival, but they're also our ally with 100,000 troops, and everyone else does not matter in the slightest. Yeah, these are all Eastern nations. Bohemia has 13,000 troops, and they're also my ally. So out of the 3 biggest in Europe, 2 are my allies, and I can beat them both combined. So yeah, a pretty dominant showing. Right, lads, well, I think that is where we'll leave it today. So if you did enjoy, please do let me know in the comments down below. I think if you want to actually see me click the button and form Rome, do let me know as well. But I personally think that this is enough to claim the mantle. I'll see what you think. Also, the decision itself isn't showing up, so I'm going to have to see if I can fix that. Otherwise, boys, do check out the Europa Expanded mod. This is going to be out and released right now as of recording this video. Otherwise, we have a good day, and I'll see you all next time. And then Mugals are in... Okay. Goodbye. Huge shout out to our patrons, most notably Charlie Demerel, Crilly, Flyerton, JDow52, Cargon, Sjalmi, Lewis Wright, Nicole's Christ, QA Shard, Redguard, and ShadowSinger. Your support means a lot, guys. Whilst you're here, you might as well click on another video. I mean, it's literally right there.